Hello everyone, it's Halloween Heartthrob, and today I have a review slash not really kind of unboxing of this figure that I got recently from Sideshow Toys, I believe, or Sideshow Collectibles. He was a pretty penny. He ran about, with shipping, about $200, but if this is your first ever purchase from Sideshow Collectibles or Sideshow Toys, they do give you 15% off. This is not sponsored. And sometimes they'll do things where you get like little freebies, and this time I got a little pin. I'll be doing close-up shots, so if you see me just kind of holding things here and you can't see them, I'll show you, so don't worry about that. And if you couldn't tell by the title, I'll be showing you something from The Princess Bride. If you haven't seen this movie, it's amazing. Please check it out. Read it, watch it, it's amazing. This box is absolutely beautiful, as you can tell by the lights reflecting off of it. It's kind of got like a gold metallic to it. It just says The Princess Bride here. Westley the Dread Pirate Roberts, excuse me. Same thing over here. I believe the faces are all the main characters. And back here we have Westley and Buttercup when they kiss. I believe it's the scene where they're still at the farm and he's saying goodbye so he can get enough money to marry her and all that. But it looks like a book, and it opens like a book, kind of, for one page. And this is the inside. If I didn't unbox the figure would be here. But as you can see, there's a full picture of him. I think you could use the back as a like diorama piece for pictures. It's the hillside, either at the farm or when he first saves Buttercup. But before I show you the extra pieces, let me show you the main event. Boop, 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 boop. Boom. You can hide. It's still going. Okay, now that I think that was thunder or something very big happening at my neighbor's house. There we go, now you can kind of see him because I'm also wearing black. The background is kind of black. Now here he is. Again, I'll be doing close-ups, so don't worry. He is wearing his Dread Pirate Roberts getup. He has real cloth clothing. His belt has leather to hold the sword together. The sword, I have it off to the side, has a scabbard as well as the actual sword itself, and it can be removed from the sheath. His belt, I don't think I'm assuming they're plastic, but they're very detailed. Now, oh my gosh, he actually has teeny tiny grommets too. That's amazing. And little string for his floofy bit. Now, I made sure to read the instructions because I tried, like the first thing I did was take off his pants tried to take off his pants and shirt. That sounded really weird. I should have said shirt and pants. To see if I could change his outfit. And I kind of felt like a little bit of a tug when it came to his shirt and his pants. I could get his pants down to about like his mid-thigh, but his clothing does not come off, and neither does his shoes. Now, that's kind of to be expected with collectible figures like him, only for the simple fact of he's made for collecting and display, not for play. So there was really no need to change his outfit. I just wanted to see if I could. So that means his mask cannot come off either. But luckily, if you like his face a little bit better, plain, he does come with a mask off head. Removable mask off, no mask, face, whatever. Unmasked face. This bandana also can't come off. I think you can untie it, but that's about it. I don't know why you would even bother untying it if you can't take the mask off. His gloves do come off, but so do the rest of his hands. Because he's got little extra items. Oh, I almost forgot. He also has this little goblet. Chalice? Why can't I speak words? It does have liquid in it, and it's red. So I guess it matches the, wine they drank? I think it would have been really cool if they would have included a tiny vial of the iocane powder, but they don't. That's probably something I could make myself. But this is the scene where Westley has to decide which cup in front of him has the poison. He comes with a bunch of hands. Him having extra items, I cannot speak today. He has a whole variety of hands, however he only has one set of ungloved hands. Regular hands. And the rest of them are different poses, being relaxed, a fully closed fist. He does have wrist movement, but it's very limited due to the fact that he's got these things. I don't know how well you can see that. There you go, you can kind of tell. But they're like glove extensions because he's got like long gloves, and that stops his movement. And he's got 9 hands altogether, including the ones he's wearing. I kind of wish that he had a little bit more accessories, but then again, what else would he really have? He doesn't really have more things in the movie. And there was one thing severely missing that I just had to make. I had to make immediately. Like, I opened up the box, I had to get a few things done, and then I went to my craft room. He's missing a buttercup. Now this isn't, I didn't paint her face or anything like that. I just kind of styled her hair a little bit, and I made her a dress so quickly, in fact, that I didn't finish it. That's the back of it. But I really wanted to have her done because I really wanted to take like quick pictures right then and there. And I'm pretty pleased with it, seeing as how I made it in a few moments. The back isn't fully done because you can kind of see like her back through it, but her hair covers it enough where it doesn't matter. I think I'm just gonna leave it like that. I really like her. I mean, it's not about her right now, but I felt like he needed something else. And I'm not saying she's an accessory, but you know, we make fun of Ken saying that he's Barbie's accessory. I feel like Princess Buttercup in this movie is Westley's accessory because I don't see her as the main character, even though it's kind of like the theme is her. I don't know, I feel like Wesley's just the main character throughout. My overall interpretation and thoughts about this figure. I love him, he's amazing, he's got awesome posability, like full articulation in the shoulder, in the elbow. I think he's only single jointed, so I'm a little sad about that. And his wrists move. His ankles don't move, but I think that's because it's connected with his boots, and his boots are plastic, so that would kind of screw up the whole thing. Really posable knees. Looks like his knees are double jointed. Again, I can't tell or show you because his clothes can't come off. He can sit just fine. Where's my paper? Sit just fine, so if you wanted him to sit or be in a different position for photography. The photos on the actual website are amazing. I wish I had the time and talent to make a whole landscape of him just with his hands behind his head when he's talking to Princess Buttercup for the first time since he was gone. I love that pose. Love it. Is it lean? Anyways, my goodness, if you guys can hear the thunder, this is ridiculous. He also has a joint in his hips. I believe so, yeah, his hips. And does he also have a chest? No. But he has a joint at his hips so he can dance. And I believe that's all for his, oh, and of course, perfect head rotation. He can look up, down, side, side. Behind him, do the Exorcist. All of his removable parts, which is just his head, his hands, and his sword, not including his sword in this part, have little ball joints, so be very careful when you're changing things out. They look like they can withstand a couple of changes, but I wouldn't go changing it every couple of seconds. Just, you know, it's expensive, but it's still delicate. My really only other complaint, aside from him not having double jointed in his shoulder, this is a shoulder, in his elbow, is his stand. Now, his stand is cool. It says The Princess Bride. Underneath it, it says The Princess Bride, Westley the Dread Pirate Roberts, blah blah blah, all rights reserved. His stand is very nice. I like how it's got a nice big bold name logo on it, but it is a saddle stand. I don't know if you can see that. It means that it sits in between his legs, and because of that there's these like weird prong bits. I don't know how else to explain it. And it shows to the other side of him and it looks weird. I feel like for this particular figure, because one, he's dressed in all black, two, he's got a baggy shirt and a belt, that a waist statue, a waist stand would have been better for him. And it also would have made him more stable, because I feel like there's just too much ability for him to move around, and that scares me for how much I paid for him. But other than that, I'm super happy with him. If you love The Princess Bride too and are a collector, if you're a serious collector or just interested in having Princess Bride memorabilia, I definitely feel like this is a great piece for you. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. My Instagram and all that will be down below. I might do a separate little non-talking video of just showing off Westley on my Doll Witch channel, which all this stuff will be down below if you want to check him out. I'll also be posting pictures of him if you are interested in that. So like, share, and subscribe. Comments are always welcome. I will see you in another video. Bye! I would like to take this time to thank my patrons. You guys are absolutely amazing. You guys have really motivated me. I have new things in the work, and next year is going to be really amazing because I'm finally going to get that Nightmare series out, and I'm excited for it. Yay! Thanks for watching. Thanks for helping out, Westley. Westley.